Friday deals for aesthetics nurses and overcoming your January slump. Welcome to this week's episode of Aesthetics Nurse Live. Needles down, gloves off. Let's talk about your strategy for Black Friday and if you're worried about a January slump. Okay, let's dive in. Black Friday sales will only get you more money and bring more money into your business if you have prepared, if you have a strategy behind them. You don't have to offer 20% off lip fillers, 10% off gift cards. If this won't strategically propel you to have more clients in the long run, if it won't offer you or bring in more income, if it means you are working at an actual loss, this is not beneficial to run for your business. Just because you see everybody else online putting out these deals doesn't mean that you have to as an aesthetics nurse. And later on, I'll give you some ideas on what you could be running for Black Friday that would bring you in more income. But I want to talk about what you see online, because it's really hard to compare your business to somebody else's that you see and what they are posting. Maybe you've just started, you don't have a client base, or maybe you've been making this mistake already and you've just started and you're posting that you already have deals off to sign your first clients, and now you're offering further Black Friday deals. Where is your money coming from? Where is your profit coming from? This isn't a good way to market a business. It also educates your audience to only book in when you have deals running. Because before you know it, you're offering your like Boxing Day sales, January sales. But to your client that wants treatment, if you've actually built content around you as a practitioner, around your skills and expertise as a nurse, if you can show that you understand them and what they're going through and you can solve their problems, you don't actually ever need to discount your services. They don't care about the price. It's never about the price. It's about whether they trust you. And I think this industry needs some work to encourage people not to inject a hob. Because if it's okay for you to put deals out and there's a nurse 2 streets over that also is offering treatments, and neither of you have worked on creating a loyal audience and creating a loyal client base, in creating people that don't care about the price but they care about you as their injector and the skills that you have, then there is nothing stopping her going to the injector that's 2 streets over. There's nothing saving her or keeping her with you just because you offer a discount. It also means, if you think about how you work this, if you offered her a new client deal, now you're offering a Black Friday deal, or maybe you're offering her a gift card with 20% off that she can use for her next treatment. When is she ever paying you full price? Because she's only coming 4 times a year. And before you know it, she's booked in for next year's Black Friday deals. This isn't beneficial unless your prices are already really high and you're bringing them down to standard. This isn't making you any money. And you are in business to make money. So what are you going to do that is strategic to create a client that pays you no matter what, that pays you no matter what you're offering, that pays you no matter what new treatment you launch? Because if you treat her and you treat your content and your sales process that it doesn't matter about the price, she will pay you. Because if your content shows you know what you're talking about, that it shows that you have the expertise, and I do not mean put it in your bio that you have 10 years experience or you've been working in aesthetics for 2 years. I mean physically in your content showing her you understand what she is going through. She will pay you. So you don't need to be rushing and putting out Black Friday deals this week because you see everybody else doing it. But what things can you do that creates a loyal client base? You could run a competition on your Instagram for anyone that's booked in now. If they share a post, will receive some skincare products or some samples or whatever you have in the background that's not offering them a discount. You could offer a loyalty program that if they refer their friends to you, they get some kind of reward. You could offer that if they post something to their Instagram story shouting out your business, you will give them some kind of reward. Now, here's you could do, maybe you could do, if you've had treatments with me, share this post to your Instagram stories to receive 10% off your next treatment. Now, does this offer them a discount? Yes. Is this strategic in the fact that it gets your Instagram page seen in front of more people? Yes, because just getting her to buy something that is 10% off doesn't get you more clients, but getting your content and your page in front of other people that she's recommending you to does. Because if she posts to her Instagram stories and 5 of her girlfriends message her and say, oh my goodness, I've been wanting Botox for so long, who do you go to? And you sign 5 clients, not on a Black Friday deal, but at full price, that makes you back the 10% off. Offering 10% or 20% off to all of your clients makes you a loss. It's about thinking cleverly about how you're going to position yourself as an industry leader. How are you going to get yourself known in the aesthetics industry? I can't speak this morning. Industry. In a way that actually makes you money. This is having a strategy in place that brings you more clients and brings you more money. This isn't posting what you see everybody else post. Let's take a minute to let this sink in. You don't have to offer a discount to everybody else to run something for Black Friday. In fact, you don't have to talk about Black Friday at all. I'm not running any Black Friday deals this year because I'm not at a point in my business. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe I'll have some ideas. But right now I have nothing planned for Black Friday. Do you have to? No, you don't have to. My coach is increasing her prices on Black Friday. I have another coach that's offering a one-day experience to work with her. It doesn't have to be 20% off, £20 off, how to save money to be a Black Friday deal just because you see everybody else do that. Doesn't mean that it is necessarily the right thing. Ooh. Let that sink for a minute. Just because you see these posts online doesn't mean that it is the right thing to do. I'm in my Stanley Gill era. Maybe you could put a hamper together with the skincare brands that send you samples, and you could tell all of your clients to share a specific, send them out a banner that you create in Canva, send that to them on your email list. If you don't have an email list, start there, grow your email list before you offer any Black Friday deal. Send this banner to your email list and ask them to share it, and you will, with the chance to win in this hamper of skincare products that have all samples that have been sent to you from the brands that you work with. That would be more beneficial to everybody than offering them £20 off, 20% off. Okay, so let's talk about how you're going to prepare for your January slump. I saw some requests for a training on another coaching account, and I thought, why are we talking about a January slump? Why are we pre-preparing for a January slump? Why is this even crossing our mind? Because if somebody has had Botox or fillers or treatments with you throughout the year, they don't care it's January. Why do we think that just because it's January, no one's got any money and they're not going to spend it on themselves, when our marketing should be why they need it in January? Do you not have a process set up for all your clients that had treatments at the end of September, October time that now need treatments in January? October, November, December, they need treatments in January. What happened to all your clients from a few weeks back? Do you have a process that they leave those clinics in September, October, and they're already booked in for January? Because if you saw 10 clients in the September, October time, they could all be booked in for January, and you're running a fully booked clinic in January. So instead of January sales, New Year's sales, you're out here in your own lane posting, my clinic's fully booked, shall I run another day? New client clinic only, because my other one's fully booked. How can you show that you have a fully booked clinic that means that your new clients go, oh my God, she's fully booked, I better get my appointment fast? You book 10 people in for a new consultation clinic at the beginning of January. They're having their treatments the end of January. You have 2 fully booked clinics. We don't need a masterclass or a training or to prepare for a January slump, because I just showed you how to sell out 2 clinics. We don't need to be stressing about how we're not going to make money in January in our aesthetics business because there's nobody that wants fillers, there's nobody that wants their Botox. Because they're already booked in. This is lean back sales. This is how we run a profitable business. This isn't forward planning for disasters that mean we're not making any money as aesthetics nurses. This is like, I'm crushing it, my clinic is fully booked, what else am I going to do? This is thinking like an entrepreneur. This is thinking like a business owner. And sometimes you have to remember that you are now wearing 2 hats. You have your nurse hat that is, yes, I can give good treatments. This is my skills on my treatment. This is where I inject. This is what happens when it goes wrong. Yes, I'm going to do a course on complications. Yes, I'm going to attend the trainings on how to explain my products and services to people. And then there is sales and marketing and being a business owner and entrepreneur, and how am I going to make money, because this is on me now. This isn't on your ward manager to organise your shift pattern. This isn't on you. I'm pretty sure that was an agency calling me. This isn't on them to organise when you're working, when you're going to get paid, sending it off to payroll. This is on you as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, to do the work that attracts clients to you. There is so many mic drop moments in this training today. I hope you're hearing me. Somebody needs to hear this. This is on you to do the work that gets you clients, makes you money. Learn how to make money as a business owner. Because I always believe, and I will always say to my clients, that doing your skills training, going to the training day that teaches you how to do Botox as a nurse, is the easy part. My training day for fillers and facial aesthetics was the easiest part of my business. Learning how to get over my fear of creating video content, talking online, going live. Selling. My money background issues. What's it called? Like when you have like traumatic experiences over money, and it's like your money feelings. Being able to talk about money. Being able to make money, hold money. This is the hardest thing when you're used to being a nurse, when you are told constantly to like sink into the shadows. So automatically you think, I'm not going to have any clients in January. But if you've done the work previously, you don't need to be preparing for a January slump, because January could be your highest month. It's also, as we go into this season and it gets really busy for you, thinking, it's a really busy season. I've got all these Christmas things that I should be doing. I should be running around like a headless chicken. I haven't got time to post content. I'll just restart in the new year. Thinking that you will have clients in the new year, you won't. If you start posting content on January 1st, you've lost everybody that wanted Botox on January 1st. Or fillers or whatever treatment you offer them. You have to think in a strategic way that makes you money, that signs you clients, that retains your clients. You have to get your processes in place so they're already booked in for their next treatment. They're already booked into your next client. Get your shit together with what clinic days you are running so that you can book them in advance. Somebody said this to me the other week. They said, yeah, but I don't have my off duty out that far in advance. Okay, well, go onto your little roster pro and book your day off. Book your Saturday off, your one Saturday in the month that you need off. Book it off and give a good reason why you need it off. Don't sit and wait around and think, okay, well, I'm going to have to wait for my shift pattern to come out. Book the day off. Create a space and a pattern that works for you and your business but makes you money. Do not think that you have to make a loss this Black Friday. Do not think that you will make a loss in January, because all you are doing is mentally preparing yourself for loss, is putting yourself in a frame of mind that makes you think, well, I'm not going to have any clients in January, I'm not going to make any sales, I'm not making any money. The knock-on effect is I don't post on my stories to sell to my audience, I don't nurture my clients because I'm not booking them in for their future appointments, I don't post the content that attracts me new clients, and you're no longer following the aesthetics nurse formula that makes sales every single day. What are you going to do this week that is focused on you making money whilst everyone is discounting? How are you going to make more money? So I'll leave you with that, aesthetics nurse. If you've got value from this training, share it with a friend who's also an aesthetics nurse and you're plotting behind the scenes your Black Friday deals and what you're doing with each other. And I will see you next week on Aesthetics Nurse Live.